Hey, how's it going, buddy? YGOPro. I'm here with some YGOPro duels watching replays type of deal thing. I got 3 duels for you guys today. It's going to be a duel of a deck that I've been working on. For my garbage Machina deck. You'll see why in a second. Let's see, where is it? Somewhere down here. We got Garbage Machina 1, Garbage Machina 2, and Garbage Eyes versus Darko. Let's do Garbage Eyes versus Darko. 3 duels. You gotta guess where this is going at. It's a really fun deck. It's using the Machina with the Super Defense Robo archetype. And it's a really fun deck. Sorry I'm playing against the Skull Servant deck. The reason I say this is it was so hilarious when it actually happened in this duel. So, he's using the War Voice. This is a pretty good setup. He summons his Lila. And use the effect. I go and drop the Baylor because I wanted to go ahead and protect my back row, and also I didn't want him to mill, so that was the whole deal there. So in phase, he tries to mill, but Baylor says no to that, since, yeah, you're not going to do that. Next, I get my Bomber Chapeau. I am freaking happy. I flip him on my Orbital 7. Orbital 7 gets his, you got a boss counter. I ship it off. I remove the counter, bring him to 2,000 attack. The reason I have Orbital 7 here is because the Super Robo Defense allows me to special summon a Orbital 7 or another one of them from my hand. So it opens up place with the little 4 Super Defense Robo monster. So some is Lila. I go and bottomless. Like, no, you're not gonna do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So still has a really good hand. BLS plus 1-for-1 Card Trooper, Hook of Light, Ice Guard 2, Summon Fortress. Well, Scarred Fortress, then that Summon Fortress, attack for that 2,500. Fortress is a boss. I love Fortress. Set 1. I got my Maxi. I'm playing double Maxi, double Valor, just because the draw power. I need draw power in this deck, and it helps out a lot with Maxis. So 1-for-1 is discarding that thing. I chain Maxi. I want that. I want to release something because Maxi's not going to do much against a Skull Servant deck. Although I was playing against a Quasar Synchron deck, so that's why I chained Maxi. I was thinking I can get a shit ton of draws off, but I couldn't, which really sucks for me. So I get my Monster Reborn. I'm quite happy about that. So I summon up my Machina Gear Frame, use the effect to search out for my Machina Cannon. Then I Monster Reborn into my Orbital 7. You know what, as well, I'll go and do that. Then I'll exceed into my Gear Gun X effect, detach. I'll add this guy to my hand. He works with Orbital 7. Super Defense Robo Leo. I also have my Super Defense Robo Elifam. So, his Slacker Magician, or his freaking called Shanet Magician, is no more. Got a Gear Gun X, got a Machina Fortress in my hand. I'm feeling high and mighty. He summons his Card Trooper, does his Mill 3, you know, typical Card Trooper stuff. Banishes 2 or BLS, that freaking sucks for me. He BLS's affect my Machina Fortress, but I don't care how it's that. I'll get rid of Book of Life, you know. Eye for an eye. Get rid of my monster, I'll get rid of something of you. Something yours that is very important. So I get my Pawn of Duality. I use Gear Gun's effect to add a Machina Gear Frame to the hand. Then I summon Gear Frame, use its effect to add my last Machina Fortress. I think I used 3 at this one, I believe. But anyway, I summon Machina Fortress, and I'm going to go ahead and attack his BLS. Might as well. I'll take 500, but I can get rid of BLS this way, and plus I have fodder for it, so no matter for me. Attack, he takes 1,400, he gets a free card to his hand, which he ends up drawing a Valor. I attack for 2,300, and I end my turn with that. I say it's a pretty good turn right there, wouldn't y'all say? I would say so. It's a pretty productive turn. So he gets the Bree Dragon, he summons the Breeze, and then he special summons his Card Trooper, which, okay, I'm surprised he didn't do the effect of mill, because you can mill Card Trooper under the Bree Dragon, because he doesn't negate the cost, so it's actually pretty cool. So he gets an Ancient Fairy Dragon, which kind of sucks. I get my Solemn Warning. So next I'm going to go ahead and Pot of Duality, and get a Solemn Judgment, a Leo, and I bet the next card is what I want. No, it's a Gear Frame. So I add Leo to hand just because it's freaking Leo. Set warning and turns. Like if he heavy, I didn't really care if he had Storm. He's got that Baylor. He's got Mizuki. And what can he do? So he sets Mizuki in his turn. He can't really do anything. He's got the big booty right there blocking my ass. So I get my Galaxy Queen's Light. I summon Leo. Use Leo's effect. Special summon my Elifam. Galaxy Queen's Light. Target Elifam Exceed into Garbage-Eyes Fat Dragon. I use the effect, but I'm trying to pump up my 1,000. He failures. That sucks for me, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? You know, I wanted to get that 1,000 get over that Fairy Dragon, but oh well. Attack Mizuki, and that's all she wrote right there. So his turn, he top decks into a Dark Hole. This is the hilarious part, because he needed to read my card. He never did. Garbage-Eyes gets destroyed. Garbage-Eyes had a material. Garbage-Eyes effect activates, summoning him back to the field. Garbage-Eyes effect activates, getting a free monster for my Exceed material. I saw in the morning his Mizuki's effect, saying, no, you're not going to do that. I am so deeply sorry for your loss. Then he surrenders. And he surrenders, but yeah. Garbage-Eyes says, screw you, Darko, I have a material. So let's go with Garbage Machina 1. I don't remember what I was playing against. I just did these today, too. Oh, I was playing against a, oh! I see! We have a little burner here. So my opponent is apparently playing a Gallius Fairy deck. I can tell by the Doom. Which, I didn't see Gallius' entire duel, so I had no idea what the hell he was playing. I thought he was playing regular agents. Because, look, he's just doing regular agent stuff, you know, Venus, play. I'm just letting him go through some of the Shining Balls. So, second Shining Ball is like, okay, you can pay 1,000 life points. Then, I'm just going to go in. Sup, man? TT, Trundle Tribute, bye-bye, have a nice day. Somebody's Hyperion, which is like, you fucking suck there, sir. Oh, but what can you do? It's got text. Texting during recording. I'm so unprofessional. I saw Machina gear frame, I go for like Fortress, you know, spaces, stuff like that. Then I just go ahead and ditch Orbital 7 and Machina Fortress to go for Machina Fortress, and I attack into his Hyperion just because I want to get rid of Hyperion. It's going to be a nuisance. I attack, it's go bye-bye, bye-bye Hyperion. No, you're not going to do that shit against me. Attack for 1,800 damage direct, main phase 2, I set my Mirror Force, and I end my turn right then and there. So what does he draw? I don't know what he draw. I never looked back. Oh, yeah, he had a Gorz in his hand. That does come back to kind of bite me in the ass a little bit later on, but not really. So also Christian, its effect. It's like, that will really shut down my deck, but luckily I have a Mirror Force. I'm so good. I'm so good. So we could have summoned Hyperion, but he wanted that Gorz, you know. That Gorz plays so good, but I top deck my Robo Monkey. So ditch that, ditch him, summon Fortress, summon Monkey. I Monster Reborn into his, Monster Reborn his Venus. And I pretty much went all in for this, and I played it smart, you know, because I knew he had something in his hand like a Gorz. So I attack, I'm basically going with weakest to strongest. That's what you always do. If you have a field full of monsters, and you're fearing a Gorz, go with the weakest and then the strongest. Go from weakest to strongest, and then you'll always be able to beat that Gorz. So I got rid of the token for my Fortress, then I go ahead and Exceed into my Zen main, and then I equip my Gear Frame to my Fortress, and then just end turn right there. When he was Bison, I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know why he didn't summon his Hyperion. Oh yeah, he couldn't. Now I know why he didn't summon it, he couldn't. Because he had a top deck like Christian, I had his Venus, so I felt it's a pretty good move to claim his Venus as my own, knowing he had Hyperion and no other targets. And I was top decking a Christia, so yeah, I pretty much won, so I can switch that to attack mode. Attack, I take 200, but Fortress says, you know what, I'm just going to deal out, I'm just going to destroy your monster. And then I attack for 1,500 and he surrenders because he couldn't do anything. Now, I already attacked, you might as well just go ahead and let me finish off the game. But anyway, final game, Garbage Machina 2. I was fighting a Synchron-based deck. I know this about hard because I just finished this duel not too long ago. But anyway, I have a pretty cool hand, and yeah, I got my gear frame. I add my cannons in. Like, why not? I've got 3 targets for Fortress. I might as well have fun with that. Set, use gear frame effect, attach to Fortress, and just do stuff like that. He gets tuning, and he's gonna do some shenanigans. He's gonna do some shenanigans. He's gonna activate that tuning. And he's pretty much gonna go on an all-out riot here. He knows that junk synchron really sucks for him, and he's pretty much gonna do the typical synchron shenanigans. But spoiler alert, he doesn't Quasar me. I don't think he could even Quasar me with that hand. Goes for Librarian. Book of Moons me, which kind of sucks. It gets rid of my gear frame. So just probably thinking, you know what, I can get rid of that thing with this. He'll just pop a card. No big deal. I Mirror Force bye-bye. Babyface 2, he dark holes me. You know, that's probably, in his mind, that was a good play by his part to dark hole, because he doesn't know what's in my hand. So, I top deck Maxi, which is like God of the against Synchrons. Ditch, Stone Fortress, attack for 2500. I am so happy. But yeah, he made a good move. You know, he made a good play with the Book of Moon. Like he made good moves with that. But in all respect, he probably should have gone like a task or something like that. Save my burner for a little bit later. And I'm at 12 frames per second because Pro hates me sometimes. And I am on YGOPro, not DevPro. Even though I have DevPro, sometimes it doesn't let me on. And I have this deck built on YGOPro. So during Synchrons, I could get some pluses off Maxi, but I'd rather just go ahead and veil that. It's like, no, you're not going to do this. Like, I'm not going to let you do that. I'm sorry. Like, no could have been Dustin, y'all. You're not going to do that. I don't care who you are. I don't care if they're fucking president of the United States. You're not going to do that. So I get my Leo. I'm just waiting for Galaxy Queen's Light right now so I can just do my stupid shenanigans. I attack a chunk Synchron, takes 1200, you know, looking. So that's just things right there. And phase. I got Maxi for major draw power. So the reason I have Maxi is it lets me draw. So he gets Mirror Force. It says Mirror Force instant. So that's what he had face down. So I'm wondering what he had face down. So I time like Duality, I go ahead and Duality just because. And there she is. All beautiful. Galaxy Queen's Light. She is beautiful. So I'm going to attack with 2500, you know, just because. Why not? And takes it to 2500. I don't know why he didn't Mirror Force there. I guess he was waiting for me to have more in the field. Or unless he was hoping for me to summon something. But I Duality. I'm not going to special summon anything. And, you know, there's no point. So Tunix gets that Junk Synchron. And it's a sad face. But I don't care. I got my Maxine saying, give me cards. And I literally said in the chat, please give me more cards. I need more cards. Like, I need a lot of cards. So Hedgehog comes up, I got Torrential, Catastrophe lets me draw another, get Duality, I get another card from that summon, so, let's see, I had like 4 cards, let's see, I plus 3 off of Maxi, I believe? Yeah, I believe I got a plus 3 off of Maxi with that, so I'm quite happy with that Maxi play. And, you know, I love Maxi, Maxi's freaking awesome. This deck's freaking awesome, I love the deck, it's a lot. It has some hand consistency issues, but it's a fun deck. I like it a lot. I'm working on the consistency issues, but it's a really fun deck. So I get Fortress, which I'm freaking happy about. So I go and send 2, summon Fortress. Then I'm going to attack into his token, try to go for game, but I'll try to bait the face down. He Mirror Forces me. Which is like, oh man. That's like, so I'm just gonna go Robo Leo, sup bro. I actually could have won if I did this beforehand, but I wanted to make sure it wasn't like a Toronto tribute or something like that. Or even if it was Toronto, I still would have won. Garbage. This thing is freaking awesome. Take a look at what I'm gonna do. Take a look at what I'm about to do. He goes. He switches his monster to defense mode, which is the smart move to do. He summons Spore, and I just go turn to tribute. You know, it's like I don't care because look, surprise! He comes right on back, and with an extra material. So I'm gonna attack, but you know, like he can't do anything. So. I draw, I have Duality, I'm just gonna Duality, you know, just see what I get. Let's see what I get. I get another one of those, and I believe I add the Elephant to my hand just because, you know, why not? It's Fortress fodder! There's some reason out of the blue he somehow put a Necro Guard in there, in that graveyard, and not let me win, but I win. Garbage Eyes, Fat Dragon. Too good. Too good. There's another game. Actually, no, let's make it a 4th one. There's another game I wanted to do. Which one was it? I think it was Maxi versus Heretics? Or is it Maxi Too Good? I think it was Maxi Too Good that I saved. I think it was this one. Because I was testing this Gaga deck, and I think it's fun. Let's have some fun. The back and forth duel. Because I like extending some duels. I like having multiple duels when it comes to post commentary. So I got Maxi. Maxi's basically gonna help me out in this freaking game. And I got my MSC. It's actually pretty hilarious. It's like a Gaga deck. It's not like my guy. This is not my Gaga. This is actually a regular Gaga deck that I was working on. That I've kind of taken a break from because I was working on the that garbage deck. And what did he stack for that? Stack for Junk Collector. Now, wasn't like an OTK with Junk Collector one time during the I think there was. Anyway, I was working on the garbage machine deck and another in a Gem Knight deck. Like another variant of Gem Knights. I haven't seen really anybody try out before, so take that 500 like a champ. Lightning Vortex. No, screw you. I don't really care about that. Anyways, yeah, the Gem Knight stuff might. I have like 3 deals saved with the Gem Knights, so that will come out next, like either tomorrow or Wednesday. One of those 2 days. Sap Dragon. Too bad that wasn't a machine. Awesome if it was a machine. I could go come out like Fortress Dragon and go, sup, bro? I got Fortress Dragon. Wow, I think it has 22 defense. That's really crazy, man. So why did I name this Maxi Too Good? I'm wondering exactly why am I naming it? Why did I name it Maxi Too Good? Oh, I think I know why now. I think I know why now. I get draw for that. Doppelware summons. I get another draw for Doppel. Got Ghost Junk Berserker. Get another draw for that. Oh yeah, double Gaga Bolt. That explains a lot. Replay ended. He couldn't do anything. How was it what it was though? Unless it was. Oh yeah, it must have been Maxi versus Erratics. This is it. This was the fun part. So you get 5 duels for you guys. How's that? You get 5 duels. How about that? I spoil y'all too much. I know I do. I see some Mystic Americans. Mr. Bear's a freaking boss. So good. Bomb Shuffle. See, it's been a while since I've seen this. I haven't seen this. So he said nothing. He's playing Erratic and then he doesn't have Tef to it. So good for me. Get Gaga Bolt. And I am my turn. Don't know what I'm playing, of course, you know. He gets this, and he's going to set both of those. He's pretty much gearing up for his major plays. But yeah, but Maxi's going to be coming into a big play soon. I mean a big play. All I can say is I'm so glad I was not playing IRL, or else IRL probably dropping cards out of my freaking hands. Yeah, I get a shit ton of cards from this. What's this one? That's his Hermetic Seal of Reflection. Reflection! Reflection! Hermetic Seal of Ashes. Hermetic Seal of Ashes. So I'll get sitting the vanilla one. Sitting the other vanilla one. Make phase 1. I summon Tour Guide. I use Tour Guide effect. Summon a Tour Bus. And then I'm going to exceed into a Zimains, I believe. I'll go for number 17. Like, no fear, man, no fear. I'm going number 17. Attack for 2500, you know, might as well. You know, I know what 2 of his face tones are now. Don't know what the last one was. Well, at the time I didn't know. But, you know, it's still some damage, might as well. Because it was getting to a point where it was like, okay, I'm tired of seeing this now. I don't want to see this anymore. So, we summon his S-set, and then Special Sue. As its effect, I chain Maxi to S-set. It's going ahead and activate this. Now, here's the cool part. He tributes that. It starts in a different chain. So, I'm going to pay half my life points, and the cool part is that S's effect they don't summon at the same time because they were both tributed at a different time. So S's effect summons it first, and then Sue's effect activates, summoning another one. So I get 2 draws off of that. He goes, I'm just going to go nuts. Even my opponent was like pretty much like Merry Christmas, free cards for you at the end of it. It was hilarious. It was like Christmas. It was pretty much exactly like Christmas. Look how many cards I have. It's ridiculous. I have plays for days. And I believe they get summoned at the same time. No, I think I only get 1 draw for this. I'll just get 2. No, I didn't. I got one. Someone said Metal Dragon's effect, special summons. So like, yeah, look at all these cards! I'm still drawing! Look at this hand! I don't know how much I plussed off of that. I completely lost track of how many cards I freaking plussed off of Max C with. Tourbox effect, I'll put Tour Guide back, you know, might as well. Because I have another Tour Guide on my deck, so, you know, it's like, I like checking on my deck with Tour Guide. So, look at my cards! Like, jeez! So, I summon Gaga Magician. Go Gaga Bolt, destroying that. Another Gaga Bolt, destroying that. Instant Fusion, special summoning one of my favorite cards, the Flame Swordsman. Magician's effect, make him level 5, exceed into my tire, Aegis, I mean, attack for 2600, attack for 1400. He's top deck, and I'm just gonna set random shit pretty much at the end of my main phase too, so I don't have to discard a shit ton of cards. I'm setting everything. You think if he heavy stormed me, I was like, I just didn't want to discard a shit ton of cards. He gets that Monster Reborn, which would have been a wow, it's a pretty good top deck. Yeah, I mean, Reborn top deck and it's so sacky, but I believe I bottom of the chapeau face down. It's like, no, I believe I win this duel. And he said GG, and ended up saying no to that, but that was freaking awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed the duels, YGOPro duels, the 3 garbage Machina duels, and then the 2 Maxine 2 good duels, pretty much. And I hope you guys enjoy them, and yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, and bye. Also, next time on YGOPro stuff, there isn't. Got this. These 3 right here. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, and bye.